Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to play a game that one of my friends actually recommended to me called Doki Doki Literature Club. Now I know this game probably looks cutesy on the outside, but what I've heard about it is it turns dark pretty quickly. So before we get started with this, I do want to say if anyone is sensitive to any kind of sensitive content that is found in this game, I don't suggest that you watch any of this series. In fact, stop watching right now. Go watch another video of mine. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up before you watch this video. And if any of you are struggling with something like that, get help, talk to somebody. There's people everywhere that care. It is not the answer. It's never the answer. And there's always a way out. Things always get better. All I know about it is it's supposed to be some sort of dating simulator type game that turns horribly wrong. So, without further ado, let's get started. Enter your name. As you all know, I'm great with names, so I'm gonna go ahead and do mine. Yes, I just had to question whether I spelled my own name correctly. Shut up. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Aw, so sweet. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Why would you say it like you were thinking about ignoring me? That's mean, Presley. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you wanted to. Oh, stop it, Sayori. Don't be flirty. Whatever you say, Sayori. Again, I've never played a game like this, so I don't really know what to say, I guess. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw nearer, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Presley, have you decided on a club to join yet? No, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me about one. A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Unless it's the Doctor Who club, in which case I will gladly join, or Harry Potter, of course. Any other students of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, go ahead and show your pride down in the comments below. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. If it means that damn much to you, I guess I will. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET? What is a... Does anyone know what a NEET is? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it'll make you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Now, the school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. How was school? Oh, it was schooly. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation, of which I have none. Dude, the chick likes you. Pick up on me. Clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. And which club would that be, am I guessing? Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Oh, could have guessed it, I guess. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Oh. I mean, I've been there myself a little bit. I actually, completely off topic, but I actually started a, video and short film making club back in high school. Unfortunately, nobody joined it, so it disbanded quickly, but... It wasn't stated in the school catalog of clubs, so... You know, there's that I have to show for it, I guess. Anyhow, since she was the first one to show interest after the When her proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I only want anime. If I can read manga, okay, yeah, I'll come to your club, Sayori. I'll read manga. Does that count? Does that count as literature? Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And you just assumed I would come? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh, now you're bribing me with cupcakes. This relationship's going down and down and down. Exactly, don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. No way she planned it out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay? Yay! Let's go! And thus today marks the day that I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yeah, don't know if that's a good deal. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Oh, hi! Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Purple hair and purple eyes. Why do I get a bad feeling about her? Something's not right with this chick. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Presley, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Hi? How do you know me? All the words escape me in this situation, and yeah, they do. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Except you. I don't trust you at all. You two are fine. You go away. One, you're too tall. No offense to tall people. But just, never mind. Cut that out. Cut that out. I didn't mean it. But no, you two look fine. You just creep me out. Go away. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. There's nothing wrong with that. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, she bakes it even better. Give me some more of those cupcakes. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that Sayori's says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I can tell. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. And the one with the dark, hidden secret that I can't figure out. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Yeah, I don't know how, but I guess I do. That's right. It's great to see you again, Presley. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay, that... Well, did you really have to lean in? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Uh-huh. Basically, completely out of my league. Yeah, I suggest that you go for Sayori or Natsuki. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come sit down, Presley. We made room for you at the table, so you can come sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, you got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and a space next to Yuri. Sayori, not Yuri. Stay away from Yuri. I don't trust Yuri! Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. What you got hidden in that closet? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? For what? Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn on with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Yeah, of course she has. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take the bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? I made them for you, or anything. Uh-huh. Yeah, she told you that I was coming, and then you made cupcakes for me. Yes, you made them for me. I appreciate the gesture. I thought you technically did. See? I thought you technically did. Sayori said that, well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yeah, I would too. Oh, I skipped. What did it say? Oh, I don't know what I did there. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, I don't care. She can skedaddle. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that it... You know... I believe you. Do I, though? I don't know anymore! I don't know who to trust. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but... At least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Sayori begged me, quite furiously, to come to a literature club. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Nah, don't tell you, I was dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so you know. She pulled me by my ear and dragged me here to this club. At least I got a cupcake. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Oh, never mind, I don't trust her either. I don't know who to trust! Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, it is. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it comes to something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Presley, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, does manga count? Comic books? Batman? Something? I read the synopsis on Netflix? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, do I have another manga reader here? Looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. I mean, what am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Oh, sorry, I keep losing the voices. It's okay. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Well, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. There it is. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, when it comes to books, I don't know much. I know that The Hobbit has 12 pages to describe a door. That's all I can talk about, and how much I hate it. Sorry for those of you that like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings book series. I just don't like them. I know a lot of people do, and I know they're highly considered, but I don't know. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I don't trust either of you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually don't like to write about... You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it aloud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori cuddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? I I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Okay. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. And what do you write about? The dark and macabre? You got some dirty secrets. I'm sure we'll find out what they are, but I don't trust it. I don't see anything wrong with Natsuki or Sayori, but Yuri and Monica. Also, what? That seems really off. There's 3 names that are all very Japanese based. Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki, and then there's Monica. Something is off. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Deep. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, nervous, huh? I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Leaning again. Why? I have an idea, everyone. Do we all have to lean like we're all in Smooth Criminal? Natsuki and Yuri all look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Presley? Yeah, sure! Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have the other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Sleep? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Oh, you gotta look like all at once. It's rather menacing. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Coming from someone who reads horror, that's saying something. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Presley, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class or Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I can already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Even if I can, she just has to watch my YouTube channel and she'll be running back off to God knows where away from me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Presley, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Still don't trust that name change. Is that unsettling to anybody else? The fact that she's the only name that's not Japanese? I would really be happy spending every day after school at the Literature Club. Or will I? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. And we're going to save it there. And with that, we've officially come to the end of the first episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. If y'all like this video, go ahead and smack the like button down below, punch the subscribe button, and ring the bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video, which are coming out every single Thursday. So mark your calendars. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.